The latter revelation. When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. On level misted lawns of diamonded green, the previously clouded sun emerges, makes every dewdrop sparkle, sprinkles diminutive rainbows at its feet, overarches in demicircled light all that's dim. Only now we see, only now we realize how, beyond the normal and the natural, beyond the realistic and the real, an undiscovered country waits our footfall. Hidden continents glimmer a far horizon, span, glower, and scintillate with promise of fulfilment. Pull of the unknown, mysterious depth, masquerading from our reach and senses. Thrill of shadowed gnosis, orbital perversion unexplained, from extra-terrestrial galaxies uncharted since unseen by earthbound eye or orbital lens, by probe skimming our system's outer edges or bravely voyaging on into the dark, long past parameter of our communications. Or only at the end of endless ages, sending back its eon-lapsing bleeps to home stations deserted and collapsing, then defunct by war, famine, or breeding, or relentless time that levels all to dust. How we entered that space, by what open door or interlocking wormhole, while seated at our consoles unknowingly, must remain a mystery. The light was on his face and body, as presumably it was on mine, these two lights fusing suddenly. Doubled light construes epiphany, sharing consciousness with consciousness, mind in mind. So we burst through, stood upon the threshold of that strange place, that temenos beyond which gods were seated, seen and seeing, sensed, into anything and everything, it seemed. For if, indeed, the fusing were to constitute the royal road to the interior, for whose bright ramparts and glowing uplifted walls we thirsted, for whose enclosing citadel we longed, we needed to prolong the fire we'd stumbled on by merest chance. Entering the chamber, we proposed the ultimate coupling, fully conscious of the risk we ran. Lustrations poured across our faces, down our naked bodies, as we, together clasped in sunlight, submitted to consecration at the hands of gathered deity, reconstituted in our youthful forms, untouched, unchanged. These superhuman joinings are what the earthbound yearn for all their lives, condemned to lesser loves, their surface senses limited, foreshortened lusts. The universe is other. We ourselves bear no likeness to the ideal image history's constructed. There is another idol, whose form has no resemblance to our own, neither male nor female, human, divine, or animal, being unadulterated, entirely wrapped in translucent thought, discreetly packaged. Emerging from each chrysalis, their enormous pulsing wing beats aerial storms of shape, colour, perfume. They invade the heaven we'd set aside as guarded sanctuary for our constructed beings and careful souls. They range and grade themselves in holy orders, from lowly messengers to sparkling cherubim. Listen, but do not speak. The list of the missing continually added to, the ones for whom they care. High or low, all are higher than me, taller in wisdom, mightier in beauty. Veils cover my brilliant ugliness, hide the pullulations of despair, disfiguring my face like leprosy. Their force and rage shine out like holiness, purest burning fitness that destroys all that is lesser, weaker than themselves. A simple mission, to fill the sky with music, healing clouds of melody. Their dissonances join and chime. War leads to war and breaks its own bright ring. The durable repulsion faded to re-echoing, distant fanfare. Wing beat by wing beat, the massed squadrons fill all space, crowd out the purposeless. Like lovers, we adore them, worship at their radiant feet, transfixed in doubled ecstasy, theirs and ours, from which a fire engulfs us, living fire, fire of the spirit, refulgent fire, as at the world's beginning, when first the forming cosmos burst in flame upon the brink of nescience, broke and formed. Sometimes their faces transfigurize in plethora of feeling as touch on touch feeds imagination. Translucent skin on skin sets agog vibrations whirring at the speed of light. From one to other, then through the whole of heaven. Mating visitations and choric interminglings that make ring celestial and earthly orifices, chime the vast cupolas of desire.